Speaking of what we doing, and as I was rambling, let's go ahead and move up out of this shit, man. Let's move out of this shit and let's get into it. Out of
Oh
pocket.
my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, man. You should got down.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Out of pocket. All right, out of pocket, dog. Spirit Airlines enforces stricter dress code. Now, this popped up earlier this week. Again, I haven't been on here since Wednesday, so apologize if this is late. But this is new to me and new to me talking to y'all about it. As an avid person who used to fly Spirit and not care about the judgment about, oh, you on Spirit, you broke. First of all, I'm about to make me mad. Let's talk now. Let's crank this up a little bit, man. Let's crank this shit up. This is under out of pocket simply because I believe Spirit Airlines is out of pocket, but I believe that some of the passengers are out of pocket. So as I was saying, as an avid traveler of Spirit, well, used to be, before I got my dogs and it's not enough space to travel with Spirit anymore. I used to fly Spirit avidly. Once a month, I would go back and forth to Texas or anywhere else in the United States. I'm flying Spirit. That was cheap. I don't care what nobody say. I was not too cool to fly Spirit. And if you was one of them people that was bougie as laughing at people for flying Spirit, you out of pocket. Which is hence the reason why I wanted to bring this up. Now, I do understand they used to call Spirit Soul Plane. And they used to like clown it for being low budget. Seats don't recline. They hard as and they got, I think, you know what it was? I think Spirit got over the fact of stop playing with my name. Spirit got to the point where it was like, y'all gonna stop calling us Soul Plane. Y'all gonna stop saying we low budget. Y'all gonna stop saying we trash. Because a lot of the reason why is because of the way most people was showing up on that. Let's just be real.
Context matters.
Let's be real.
Context matters.
Spirit said, y'all gonna stop playing with our brand. You are going to respect our business. And when you show up and fly on this passenger plane, you're gonna look presentable. That's what you're gonna do. You're going to look presentable if you come in this passenger plane. But this is where it's out of pocket. I know we've done some out of pocket shit. He's all right. I know we've done some out of pocket shit for sure with showing up. It be people in there in bonnets. It be people in there full on pajamas and house shoes and smelling like a pound. I'm guilty. You know what I mean? I'm guilty. So they want some representation. But what I think is out of pocket about it is what they talking about. And what they're trying to change. And it seems like, even though it's respectable as a business, it seems like it's a little bit directed towards people with the appearance like us. Or in the minority demographic. Let's see what they say. I don't know if, y'all probably can see it. Let's read it. According to Fox News, the new guidelines, which took effect on January 22nd, allow the airline to deny boarding or removing passengers for wearing inappropriate clothing or displaying offensive tattoos. The tattoo shit is crazy. What is deemed an inappropriate tattoo or offensive tattoo? How are you to tell me that because I come? So you mean just anywhere? Are you trying to talk about like on your face, on your head, even then your hands? Like, are we judging tattoos now? I see somebody say cheap attracts low-income individuals. That's true, but we shouldn't put that stigma on them. We should be able to have an affordable airline and still represent and still not come out the house looking crazy. But they go on to say the policy denies inappropriate clothing as items that are see-through and expose breasts, buttocks, or other private areas. Okay, I can understand that a little bit. You know, there's kids around. Okay, it's understandable if your attire is not proper. Additionally, passengers must wear shoes. As going barefoot is prohibited, a rule commonly upheld by many airlines. Okay, standard. Targets tattoos deemed offensive, granting employees the authority to ground trend. See, this is what I don't like about this, y'all. This is the scary part. That part right there. Can you grab the laptop charger, please? This the part right here that I don't like. Shout out to the 153 y'all in this motherfucker. Vibing on this good Sunday night. That's the part I don't like, because what this is gonna allow, Spirit is already known. If y'all flown Spirit, y'all know. Spirit is already known for having disgruntled ass employees. You gotta plug it into the extension cord right there. They already known for having disgruntled ass employees. I swear I hate the gate attendants on Spirit. Oh my God. See, they go hand in hand. It's not just the passengers. Like I said, I'm not blaming it on us for coming up there looking crazy. Especially if it ought to put this into effect. But, what, you dropped it? How do you deem somebody's tattoos offensive? Yeah, but yeah, it allows too much for the room for interpretation. And what this is going to do, it's going to allow those fucked up ass airline attendants, gate attendants, who, if you don't give them the right smirk, the right look, you ask the wrong question, get an attitude somehow, they going to find a reason to keep you on the ground. And this is what's going to make it really dangerous. They already famous, Spirit already famous for fucking gate fights. They already famous for gate fights. So this is what that's going to happen. You're going to be getting some gate attendants cussed out and beat up. But they say stop playing with their brand. Let's see what they say. A guest shall not be permitted to board the aircraft or may be required to leave the aircraft if that guest is disorderly, abusive, violent, and their conduct creates an unreasonable risk of offensive annoyance to other guests. Okay, that's pretty standard. Appears to be intoxicated or under the influence of drugs. I mean, I hope they don't say people that smell like weed is considered a drug, because I'm sure a lot of people be high before they flight. Because I'd be high than a bitch. Intoxicated. They serve wine on the plane. So, like, how do you deem who's intoxicated? You serve wine on a plane. You supposed to just say, oh, you can just drink, but not till drunkenness? What kind of holier than thou shit y'all got going? You serve alcohol, but you can remove somebody for being intoxicated. I can see if the intoxication is like belligerent. C, interferes or attempts to intervene with any member of flight crew, the pursuit of his or her duties, or fails to obey lawful instructions of flight crew members. That's standard. But I hate that too, because they be tripping too. Boy, they be tripping. Put your bag in the wrong spot, they tripping. Your seatbelt ain't fastened at the right time, they tripping. If you in the exit row, if you don't verbally say, yes, I agree to assist, man, them motherfuckers be ready to kick you straight off the plane. Y'all know if I get into it, them flight attendants, or if anything is deemed physical, you like banned from flying. So you got to be careful. They be trying to get people out of their shit. What's the next one? Is or perceived by the flight crew to pose a security threat or risk of harm or damage to the airline aircraft property. Okay. Has a contagious disease that is transmissible during the normal course of flight. Example, chickenpox. They would use chickenpox. Nobody got no fucking chickenpox no more. Is unable or unwilling to sit in the seat with the seatbelt fastened during the normal course of a flight. Is barefoot, inadequately clothed. This ain't too bad. Or clothing, article, body, art, lewd, obscene, or offensive in nature. Has an offensive odor unless caused by a qualified disability. So you could just be musty. It's a disability to be musty. Hey, because if anything, that's who they need to get up out them damn planes. Let's just call a spade a spade. That's something that needs to be orchestrated and figured out. Because there's no way you should be walking on the plane smelling like a bag of hot onions and be allowed to sit there and torture everybody. There's no way you should smell like garlic cloves sitting next to me and sticking up the whole plane. Body odor is a thing, but I get it. People have religious reasons. People have religious reasons why. Yeah, hot onions. They need to have I can't even talk tonight. Jesus. They need to have complimentary deodorant. But is that fucked up? See if he'll like lay on you maybe. Is that fucked up though? If you came up to if you was a flight attendant and you came up to somebody and handed them some deodorant? Like, sir, here you go. Ain't no excuse to be musty. I swear, look, I thought the same thing, but respectfully, I believe there's religions and there's certain nationalities who don't use deodorant or don't use scented deodorant. Oh, that's a great point. Drink. I actually got an out of pocket that's gonna lead me right into that. So let's round this one up and we're gonna lead into that one. Drop a super chat in here if you fucking with me. If it's $1.99, whatever it is, show some love, man. We trying to hit 10 super chats for the night. It's a nighttime stream. We got about half of our normal tribe in here, but we rocking. I appreciate y'all tuning in with me on this good Sunday. Money bags in the chat. Hit a like, drop a super chat, do the whole thing. Spirit Airlines changing shit. They said stop playing with their name, stop playing with their brand. It's time for a rebrand. Y'all not finna be coming here acting ghetto, looking ghetto. We not playing that no more. But I don't fly Spirit no more because they seats are uncomfortable. I'm too tall and they don't recline. So that leads me right into his point. Drink said, what about the two fat people? I got sandwiched between two BBW women and was uncomfortable. They need to make more to love seats. That'd be tight if they actually had a seats called More to Love. That's actually smart. Especially Southwest. You know, they all about the hearts and the love and shit. Hey, but Southwest do got it. Before we move on to that weight thing, what I want to bring up to y'all. They do got a trick on Southwest. Y'all want to know a trick? Y'all want to know a trick on Southwest? I shouldn't give this away, bruh. This is really a real life hack. This is a real life hack. Y'all want a Southwest Airlines hack? We can't abuse it because I know they gon' boy. I know I ain't the only one. Obviously, I think other people know it. I learned about it through a agent on the phone when I was booking a flight. But I think they have videos on TikTok and people are telling this. Southwest, bro. Look, if you go to Southwest and you want to sit with two seats, you buy two seats up front. The second seat you put in your name as well, but under the middle initial you put XS for extra seat. And then when you get there, you get two boarding passes. When you board, you are entitled to two seats. So you always have a seat next to you open. And then when you land, or no, not when you land, when you complete the round trip and you get back home, call Southwest and tell them you've completed your trip and you'd like to be refunded for the extra seat, and you're going to get your chili back. You only get charged for one seat. Buy two up front, complete the round trip, call them back, get refunded for the other seat. Boom. It's a corny hack, but hey, it worked, bro. If you need that, yes, for the whole flight, you got two seats. It ain't no hack? Why it ain't no hack? Y'all heard about it or something? Or is it's not a hack because I ain't just break it to y'all. But it do work, bro. That's a hack. You can sit without somebody next to you. It worked for me because I travel with my dogs. So it worked for me.